In this lesson, we're going to learn about ad groups and how to set them up. What are ad groups? As mentioned, ad groups are a set of keywords, ads, and bids that is a key part of how your account is organized. Google recommends to set separate ad groups for each theme or each product if you have an e-commerce site, for example. This way, you can keep the ad and the landing page super relevant to the user's queries. I will suggest we will start with three main ad groups: our brand, our competition, and generic searches. After the generic ad group will gather more info, we will consider to break it down to more specific ad groups based on the data. Okay, so after we understood the ad groups and prepared our ads, we are ready to create our first ad group. My first ad group will be the brand. I will call it brand. Now I will choose in this section of the ad type the app and digital content ad. That will allow me to insert the ad later. Now I will add my ad group keywords, and since it's the brand ad group, I will call it ways. I will also put it in phrase match type. And now I will set the bid for this ad group. Since it's my brand, I don't want to pay more than, let's say, 10 cents. And I will choose set up bidding later, and I will show you how to set up the bidding in another lesson. Now we need to insert the ads. We're here to promote apps, so we'll choose this option. Now we have to find it in the App Store. For this example, I will choose the iTunes App Store. I will now look for Ways in the App Store. And here I find it, so I choose it. You will find yours here as well. If not, so that's the package ID, you should know it. And here I will add the ad content. Remember, the title should include the keyword and some sharp message. First line is the benefits, so I will just write here fun and free GPS app. Second line, I will include the call to action. I will now check this box and will save it. Since I want to test two ads, I will now add another ad with the green button. We'll choose the app and digital content. Again, it's the same process. So here I will not include the keyword, and I will see which ad is performing better. The content itself will be the same. And of course, you can see here the preview. I'm checking the box again. I'm saving. And now I have two ads that will run one next to each other, and here I will see the data that will show me how each ad performs. Next, let's set another ad group, and how we do it goes like this. I can go back to all online campaigns through here, or to choose the only campaign I have, which is Waze Search California. I now on the Ads tab, so I will go to Adgroups tab, and then I will press the green button that will add another ad group. This ad group will be competition. Here I will insert in the keywords the names of Waze competitors. So remember, I'm choosing app and digital content ad. That will allow me to do it later. And I will now insert Waze competitors. So I prepared a little notepad with the competitor's name. So I'll just copy and paste it here. I can now use Google tool to estimate how many traffic I will get according to my bids. So I will now put here $1 to see what it gives me. So it says on the competition keywords, the average cost per click will be around 45, let's say, cents, and it will give me in my daily budget, which is around $10, 20 or 25 clicks a day. I will leave it here this way for our example, and later on I will have to see how actually it works, because this estimation is pretty rough. So as before, I will set up bidding later. And we'll set another ad. If I don't want to create new ads every time, I can also go to another ad group and make sure I'm on the Ads tab. Pick the ad I want to duplicate, choose it, and then choose Copy. Go back to the ad group I want to paste my ad, and now on the Edit button I will choose Paste, and I will paste it. So I have two ads on this ad group as well. I will now create the generic ad group. I will go to the campaign I want to, my only campaign at the moment. Choose the tab Ad Groups, green button, generic, do it later. Now, free GPS app, download GPS app, and so on. Google recommends to start with 10 or 20 keywords. You can also do the phrase or exact keywords. If you want to have more keywords, I'm not letting Google frighten me because, as I said before, this tool is pretty rough. I will know better when it will run. And since I don't want to create the ads from scratch, you should do it. I'm just, trying to save time. I'm copying it and pasting it right here. And there we have it. We have, at the moment, one campaign. I can see it in the campaigns tab and also here on the side, which have 3 ad groups that I see when I look at the side view, or if I go to the ad groups view on the ad groups tab. The account is not active at the moment, so there's nothing to see on the table. I have 2 ads for each ad group. If I see it when I'm on the all online campaigns view, I see the all 6, but if I go to each ad group, I see the ads the ad group has. Also the keywords that I've inserted, I see on each ad group level. Or if I want to see everything at once, I go to campaign level and I see all the keywords. As you see, the orange annotations, at the moment I'm not paying attention to it because the campaign is not even live. Also, if I want to see what the quality score of each keyword, I can go over this bubble and I see that the ads are not showing at the moment because we haven't inserted the billing information, and the quality score is here. It's ways and the app page is ways, but since Google doesn't have CTR yet, it's giving me only 6. Although it's super relevant, I'm advertising Waze for this example, and the web page is the app page of Waze, and the ad contains Waze, but it still needs to have some more data like CTR, the click-through rate, to see how the ad and how the keyword performs in order to increase the quality score. So right now we finished to set the 3 ad groups in the search campaign of brand, competition, and the general one. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about the display network and to set up a display network campaign.